Hi there, and welcome to this week's edition of your Wheel and Anchor weekly newsletter. I've made my way here to our next LiveAway destination, the island of Malta, here in the central Mediterranean. It's been quite a change from having spent a couple of months with our members over in Thailand and in Bali. But so far, we've been having an amazing trip. The weather, other than today, when it's got a little overcast, has been sunshine, blue skies, weather's in the high teens, and we have just begun to explore this small but incredibly interesting, densely populated island, which of course is equidistant in the Mediterranean. You know, it's funny, I've run into a lot of Canadians and they say, where's Malta? A lot of people don't know exactly where it is. Situated here about 100 kilometers south of the island of Sicily, of Italy, and halfway between the eastern and westernmost parts of the Mediterranean. And so this is what makes Malta particularly interesting, because of course its strategic location has meant that that all the various empires that have crisscrossed the Mediterranean over literally centuries and millennia have sort of looked at this as a strategic point. And so the history is literally at every corner. We've heard a lot about the famous Knights of Malta who reigned here for nearly 3 centuries, back beginning in the 16th century, and they built all these magnificent forts. It's a little bit windy today, so I wish I could give you a little bit more of a panoramic view of the Grand Harbor behind me. But I tell you, Malta is quite a different place to spend a couple of weeks on a LiveAway program, and I think that our members that are with me here are having a marvelous time. This past week, we also released another one of our programs for next year. Of course, we're going to be heading back to Cyprus, another island in the Mediterranean, further over to the east, to the south of Turkey and to the north of Egypt. And so we had a great time there last year, and we hope that you'll consider joining us next year. Great part of the world to be spending the winter months when the weather is otherwise typically a little bit inclement, but over here it's mild, it's wonderful, and again, a great experience to get away. So if you missed our webinar, then please do tune in to the replay. You'll find the link in the blog below. Next week, we've got a couple of webinars. They're going to come out fast and furious over the next few weeks. We're going to be reintroducing our Egypt program, our webinar next Thursday, so tune in for that. What makes that program particularly special is the fact that we have again managed to charter a private dahabia. That's a boat, a luxurious boat. It's in fact a brand new one. It's just they're just finishing it off now. That's going to launch on the Nile, and we're going to spend a week on that and visiting, of course, Cairo, Aswan, and some of the spectacular temples of Egypt. So join us for that webinar next week, and then in the week after, we're going to be taking you back to Koh Samui, Thailand, where we're headed again in January of next year. So lots in store. My greetings here from Malta. Take care wherever you're up to. Hope your travels, if you are out on the road, are going well, and look forward to seeing you in next week's newsletter.